This is the best investment method in FC25. It's not only going to make you coins today, but it'll make you coins all throughout the year. Let's use the new SBC, Alex Garcia, as an example of our complement link trading, because this card is actually pretty decent. It's got almost Gullet Gang stats, which is 80 plus in every single category. He's also got a couple of decent play styles like Anticipate, the Press Proven Plus right there. But the real kicker is that this SBC is only 20,000 coins. And at 20K, with only a squad of 84 and 82, a lot of people are going out and doing this card because, quite frankly, it's probably the best center mid in a lot of people's squads this early in the year. And for that price, it's hard to pass up. And so I'm going to show you exactly how you can make coins off of every single good value SBC all throughout the year. Sometimes trading can take a while, so if you want coins quick, then Loot Bar is what you're looking for. Not only are they already cheaper than the other platforms, but when you use my code NITRO, you're going to get another 8% off of that and 5% more coins than what you bought. It has great reviews, big creators use it, and you get your coins within a few minutes. So if you need quick coins, Loot Bar is the place to go. A lot of people would go to the transfer market to find 82 and 84 rated players, thinking, okay, now that this new SBC is out, if I go out and buy some 82 to 84 rated cards, they're gonna go up. And while you might not be wrong, the extent that they rise isn't going to be all that significant. You're gonna need a very insane, repeatable SBC to get every single 82 and 84 rated in the entire game to start going up. So we have to think instead about what cards link to Alex Garcia so that people can actually use him in their squad with some chemistry. So really, we're thinking about chemistry, and we're thinking about the people who are throwing Alex Garcia in their squad. Now, if somebody has 5 million coins already in the game, they're probably not going out and getting this Alex Garcia SBC. They already have better center mids. It's really the people that are sitting on 50K, 100K, 300K. This amount of coins will fit the squad of those kind of players. So you've got to go out and buy complement links that actually make sense for the price. And so one way that we can find some complement links that'll work is you go over to futbin and you throw Alex Garcia or whatever SBC it is into futbin right here, and then these light bulbs will pop up. And once you see those light bulbs, all you got to do is just click on the light bulbs and it'll give you players that get good links to that card. Now, if that card is meta, then you're going to actually go out and invest in that card. Like Grimaldo here is not only from the same league, which is Bundesliga, not only from the same team, which is going to be Bayer Leverkusen, but also from the same country. It can't link any better than Grimaldo. But Grimaldo also has 74 pace and 71 physicality. As a left back, you really want somebody who's a lot quicker. So even though he captures 2 of the categories, 1, he does fit the price pretty well. 2, he fits the links perfectly. But the 3rd category, he's not that meta. Then we've got to go ahead and take a look at some other positions then. Next we have, well, we can go with Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz at center attacking mid is obviously going to get the link through Bayer Leverkusen. That's very good. He's also a pretty good price. He might be a little bit more expensive at about 65 to 70,000 coins, but he also is meta. That's a very usable card. We can keep going and we can find a right back in Frimpong. Again, he's not from the same nation, but being from the same league and from the same club is going to help with chemistry, and he is also meta. So he basically checks all 3 boxes. Now, Wirtz and Frimpong check all 3 boxes. Grimaldo checks 2 boxes. So we're going to go out, and right after that SBC drops and we see that it's good value, we're going to invest in those cards. So for the Alejandro Grimaldo cards, we've got a few of them here for about, looks like 7,200. We've got another one for 72. We've got another one for 7,200. And then I started thinking, okay, if this is what 86 rated cards are going for, and he's pretty close to the fodder price for 86, I want to start picking up cards with anchor or shadow on them. So that's what I did, and I got them for not too much more expensive, 7,300, 7,700, and 7,200. Those cards are probably going to end up making me a lot more profit than the ones with basic. But if we take a look at how the price has moved over the course of the first 3 hours after this SBC, hasn't really changed. I'm not making any profit on the cards with basic chemistry styles. In fact, I might lose like 100 or 200 coins after tax, and then I might make like 2,000 coins per card on the ones with shadow. So not all that incredible of an investment, but he only checked 2 out of 3 boxes. He only had chemistry and the price and rating. But he didn't really have the meta category checked off. He's not good enough in the game. Now, Frimpong, however, I believe checks all of the boxes. So we picked up a couple of him, 30,000 coins, 29,000 coins, 29, and 29, and we have a couple more right here. We've got another one for 28. And 30. Now, this card was 26K. I had bought the Grimaldos first, and I was about 5 or 6 minutes later buying these Frimpong. So he had already risen about 2,000 to 3,000 coins. But if we go out to Futbin and we type in Frimpong now, let's go ahead and see what his price is after about 3 hours. And we're looking at 38,000 coins. So every single one of those Frimpongs that I bought just a few hours ago are now up another 9,000 coins per card, and thankfully I've got like 6 or 7 of them, so that's great. Now, that's not the only card that we went out and picked up, because we also have, of course, 2 Florian Wirtz. A little bit more expensive. I was a little bit wary. Are there going to be enough people with this many coins that want to link their new Alex Garcia with Florian Wirtz? Well, that's why I only bought 2 of them. And, well, if we take a look at that price that we got him for, you're going to see that Florian Wirtz, 65,000 coins, not too bad at all. I probably should have bought a few more of these cards because he's 83,000 coins now, up 18K, and after tax, I'm making about 14,000 coin profit, and we will obviously take that. With the Florian Wirtz, they sold for about 82,000. Grimaldo with a shadow card sold for 10K. Without a shadow card, I just listed back onto the market for what I bought him for, but a little bit of profit. And then Frimpong, 38K, which we just looked at as well. But I'm also selling the cards that got price range updated, like Chouameni, who sold for 3.5 times the amount we bought him for. And then I also sold my De Jongs and the other investments like Foden that we made. Now, De Jong was actually more expensive yesterday, but I said I'm selling on Monday. That was the highest point for all the cards last year. And I'm going to stick to it, even though he actually did rise a little bit quicker this year. He was most expensive on like Saturday night, Sunday. So I could have made more coins if I sold earlier, but 20K profit per card, we can't say that's a bad deal. And then we also made like probably close to 20K on Phil Foden as well. So overall, very, very solid profits right here. And I'm not going to hold until Tuesday, because Tuesday was when cards started dropping last year. And since cards actually rose a little bit quicker this year, the drops could happen even sooner. I don't want to be invested going into Tuesday or Wednesday or even Thursday, really. It's not going to be until this upcoming weekend when cards actually start to go back up again. So that's probably when I'm going to reinvest, and until then I'm going to trade, I'm going to flip, and I'm also going to try to trade with informs. Now, the one card that hasn't worked out for us so far is Lamine Yamal. I got him for 100K. Right now, he's 95,000 coins. I'm losing not only the 5K he's went down, but also like another 5K on tax. I'm losing 10,000 coins on that card. It'll be the first L we're taking this year if I do sell right now. So I just don't really want to take my first L yet. So I'm just going to hold out and wait, because he goes out of packs on Wednesday. And maybe after he's out of packs and the supply cuts off, good things can happen. So that's what I'm hoping for, but I'm just not ready to take my first L of the year, so we're just going to let him sit there for now. If you guys decided you wanted to sell, you know, all freedom to you there. I know a few of you guys probably copied my investment with Lamine Yamal, or maybe with Rodman, the other inform I was looking at. Feel free to. I'm not going to panic, though. I know the supply gets cut off on Wednesday, and hopefully good things will happen. But then we also have Upamecano, who EA did not update their price range, despite the fact that all the other cards pretty much got updated. Upamecano didn't, so he's just sitting at 8.1 thousand coins right now. I feel like this card's going to be more. I feel the exact same way about him as I felt with Chouameni, so I'm just going to sit with him. I'm not going to sell him for 8.1. I'm going to be patient. He can just stay there. He's going to soak up 70K or 60K worth of coins on my transfer list right now. That's fine. So now that we sold everything on Monday and we have 763,000 coins liquid on the account, there's got to be some cheeky investments we can make, and there's no better time to use the complement link trading method that we talked about earlier today, because, well, we've got Player of the Month SBCs on the way. Now, we already saw the Player of the Month Haaland drop first, and that basically confirmed that we were getting the August Player of the Month in the game, despite the fact that August Player of the Month really were announced a couple weeks ago, and the game didn't come out until the 20th of September. But we are getting August Player of the Months, and we already saw Premier League, and Serie A, we already know the winner is going to be Marcus Thuram. He won for August, and now we also know that he's got a leaked card. So Marcus Thuram is going to be 85 rated, 89 pace, 84 shooting, 79 passing, 85 dribbling, and then you can't see the physicality, but based on the fact that his gold card has 84 physicality, it's probably going to be 86 or 87, making it a very, very good 85 rated card. It'll be one of the better strikers in the game, and if they price it somewhat affordably, it's going to have a big impact on the market. So it comes down to the affordability of the card. If this was somewhere around 100 to 200,000 coins, I think a lot of people would probably complete that. I don't think they'd go over 200K, and even then it's probably pushing it. Either way, if you take a look at the squad builder on futbin, you can click on a couple of the lightning bolts. Now, left back, if you click that one, you have Theo Hernandez, but he doesn't check one of the boxes that we talked about earlier, and that's the price, because his gold card is extinct because it hasn't been in packs, and the inform is 700K, which just isn't in the price range for most people. I wouldn't imagine that a Marcus Thuram SBC is going to have a huge impact on the price of Theo Hernandez. That's not what's going to make an impact on that card, so I probably wouldn't invest in him. If you go to goalkeeper, what we do have is Mike Maignan. This card, I think, does check all the boxes. He's meta enough, and he's high rated, which does help our case. He's also French, gets the links, and on top of that, he fits the same price, right? He's affordable. He's 17K. A lot of people would buy that as a complement link. So that's one option. If you go to center mid, you've also got another option, which is going to be Nico Barella. This card is playing for the same team, which is Inter Milan. So Barella would also get a link there, and Barella's price right now on the market is 44,000 coins. So I think that fits perfectly, and he's obviously pretty meta. He's basically the Tchouaméni of the Italian league, but a little higher rated. So I think both those cards are good investments. Don't just go out and buy the first one you see. Try to get it at a good point today, and maybe we even see the Marcus Thuram SBC today. But we're also kind of speculating on the fact that there could be more player of the months on the way. Ligue 1, La Liga. We could see the Liga F, the women's league for La Liga, and then Bundesliga. All 6 of them are on the EA website right now. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to get an SBC, but it does mean that EA Sports have something to do with these player of the month. So with that being said, I think we're going to see an SBC for all 6 of them, but that's just my guess. I cannot confirm that with you guys quite yet. But that's going to be it for today's video. Do not forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. Peace out.